Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Chol HaMoed Pesach, the intermediary Shabbat of Pesach. Welcome to the Gate of Torah. Because this Shabbat falls during Pesach, the normal cycle of weekly Parshayot is interrupted by a special Torah reading. In addition, one beautiful custom is to sing from Shir HaShirim, the Song of Songs, just prior to the Torah reading. Today, we read the special reading for Shabbat Chol HaMoed Pesach, which jumps to a powerful moment in our Mount Sinai experience. In the Haggadah at our Seders, we have been recounting our historic escape from slavery in Mitzrayim and our rush to freedom. In the regular cycle of the Torah readings, we have completed the construction of the Mishkan, and the Kohanim and Leviim have begun the sacred service. But in today's reading, we find ourselves in another episode of our journey. The aftermath of the episode of the golden calf. God's instructions to Moshe to carve 2 new tablets to replace the shattered ones. And the revelation of the Ikarim, God's 13 attributes. Adonai, Adonai, El Rachum V'Chanun. If this perhaps seems like a perplexing choice, it can be useful to remember that we are now counting the Omer, marking the days of the journey from Mitzrayim to Har Sinai, from Pesach to Shavuos. We journey from Mitzrayim to Har Sinai, from a rush to freedom to affirming commitment. Freedom from finds fulfillment in freedom to. We celebrate our liberation from servitude to arrogant temporal political power and affirm real freedom as servants of the only power that matters. Now, through Torah and mitzvahs, we will serve God as living channels of divine intention into the world. This year, so many of us sat down to Seders as virtual communities. Our Zoom Seders brought family and friends together from different homes, even different cities. Yet we remain a community of purpose. We bring our full selves to this journey. We bring our hopes and dreams, our fears and our challenges, our yearnings for freedom for ourselves and all people. And we bring our hopes for our earth and her creatures too. This is our festival of freedom. May we be privileged to live all its teachings and live into its highest commitments throughout our lives. Ay, 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 arise, my beloved, my fair one, and come away. For lo, the winter is past, flowers appear on the earth. The time of singing is here. The song of the dove is heard in our land. Let us go down to the vineyards to see if the vines have budded. There I will give you my love. Anna dodi ve'amar li Kumi lach Rayati yafati Ulechi lach Kine hastav avar hageshem chalav halach lo hanitzanim niru ba'aretz et hazamir higiyah וכל התור נשמע בארצנו. נשכים על הכרמים, נראה אם פורחה הגפן, פיתח הסמדר, הנה צוהרים עונים שם אתן את דודי לך. Shema Yisrael, Adonai
שאול אדוני איתי, ונרוממה שמו ידיו.
This morning, once again, we read from our beautiful Kessler family scroll, a 300-year-old Sephardi scroll that Jack's father rescued in late 1941 from Nazi-occupied Paris. We invite everyone who is viewing, as you are able, to rise in body, in spirit, in heart into this communal aliyah.
ויעזור ויגן ויושיע לכל החוסים בו ונאמר
אמן.
הכל הבו גודל אלוהינו, תנו כבוד לתורה, יעמדו לתורה.
Everyone.
ברוך שנתן תורה לעמו ישראל בקדושתו, ואתם הדבקים באדוני אלוהיכם חיים כולכם היום.
We rise together. ברכו את אדוני המבורך, ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד, ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד, ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו רוח העולם, אשר בחר לנו באהבה וברצון, ונתן לנו את תורתו, ברוך אדוני נותן התורה. ויאמר משה אל אדוני, ראה, אתה אומר אלי, העל את העם הזה, ואתה לא הודעתני אשר תשלח עמי, ואתה אמרת ידעתיך בשם, וגם מצאת חן בעיניי, ואתה אם אינה מצאתי חן בעיניך, הודיעני נא את דרכיך, ואדעך למען אמצא חן בעיניך, וראה כי עמך הגוי הזה. Now Moshe says to Adonai, you see, and you told me, rise up, take this people, but you haven't told me if there's anything else to help me. So now you say that you know me in my essence, and that I'm okay with you. So now, if indeed this is true, so show me the path that I could know you and therefore find favor with you. And realize, you know, that this is your people. Vayomer, Adonai says, my face walks with you. And Moshe answers, if your face doesn't move with us, don't move us out of this place. And tell me more, how would I know that I find favor with you? If not by your walking with us. Because the only thing that makes us different from the other nations of the earth is your presence shining from us. ונפלינו אני ועמך מכל הגויים אשר על פני האדמה. ויאמר אדוני אל משה,
Adonai replies, yes, this thing that you say, I will do, because indeed I find favor from you, and I know you in your essence. So Moshe says, in that case, show me your presence. And Kadosh Baruch Hu says, no. I can let my goodness be apparent to you. I can let you see my compassion, but you are finite. You can't see me. Lo tuchal lirot et panai, ki lo yirani ha'adam v'chai. No one living in life could possibly begin to perceive me. But if you will protect yourself here in a cleft of the rock, and I will pass you, and I will protect you, and you will be able to catch just a little bit of my back edge. V'ra'ita et achorai, ufanai lo yiru. Vayomer Adonai el Moshe. Now Adonai speaks to Moshe. Pesach שני לוחות אבנים כראשונים וכתבתי על הלוחות את הדברים אשר היו על הלוחות הראשונים אשר שיברת. Now Adonai speaks to Moshe saying, here there is always a second chance with me. Go and dress 2 more tablets of stone, just like the first ones, and you will come to me on the mountain, and I will again make sure that is written on those tablets the same words that were on the first ones which you smashed. ויסול שני לוחות אבנים כראשונים וישכם משה בבוקר ויעל אל הר סיני כאשר ציווה אדוני אותו ויקח בידו שני לוחות אבנים. So Moshe gets up in the morning, climbs up the mountain and takes 2 tablets with him, as he had been told by Adonai. Vayered Adonai be'anan, vayityatzeh b'mosham, vayikra b'shem Adonai. Then the presence descends to the top of the mountain in a cloud presence, and Moshe calls out in the name Adonai, and Adonai passes past him, calling out, Adonai, Adonai, Erachum v'chanun, ורב חסד וימר נוצר חסד לאלפים נושא עוון ופשע וחטא ונקה לא ינקה פוקד עוון אבות על בנים ועל בני בנים על שלישים ועל ריבעים. Compassion will forgive, yet bad karma will pass through until the 3rd and even the 4th generation. And Moshe falls on his face and say, indeed, travel with us inside us, because you know that this is one tough people, but forgive our mistakes and the wrong things we have done, and give us remission of our karma. And Adonai says, behold, here now I am cutting a new berit with you for the whole people. And amazing things are going to happen that have been not seen in the whole land and among any of the nations. The whole people will see you in their midst. You will see the incredible power that Adonai has, the amazing things that will be the God working that will happen through you and through the people. Et maseh Adonai ki norahu asher ani oseh imav. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chaye olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
We remain a community of purpose. We bring our full selves to this journey. Hopes, dreams, fears, and challenges. May the one who have blessed all of our people in all of our wanderings bless each one of us today during this Chag HaMatzot, this festival of freedom. Bless our hopes and our dreams. Help us navigate our fears and our challenges. Bless our yearnings for freedom. And may there be freedom for ourselves and all peoples. And as the earth softens and hope is renewed, may there be blessings also for our beautiful Mother Earth and all her creatures. For all these blessings we say, Ken Yehi Ratzon, Amen.
Amen.
And we offer prayers for healing. Wherever you are, if you want to stretch out your hand towards this Torah. This Torah has taken many journeys in her 300 years. This Torah actually climbed with us in our hands as we climbed the Jebel Musa, the humble but high mountain in the Sinai desert that is at least apocryphally known as Har Sinai. There on the top of Har Sinai, our son Aaron, if you're watching, you will remember, our son Aaron lifted the scroll and chanted the Aseret HaDibrot. He chanted the 10 Commandments from this scroll at the summit of Har Sinai. So this scroll has taken many journeys and has witnessed both challenges and opportunities for healing and repair. We offer prayers for healing, holding in our hearts all of those to whom we would wish that the healing blessings of our gathering be transmitted from our hearts to yours. Our prayers of healing be sent. And to all of those who are suffering from the coronavirus, may there be speedy healing, easy breathing, recovery. May we be safe and well. Refuat HaNefesh, Refuat HaGuf, a healing of spirit, a soul healing, and a physical healing for ourselves and for all those whom we hold in our hearts. We stay present as the scroll is lifted.
V'zot HaTorah, second here. Asher Sam Moshe Livnei Yisrael al pi Adonai Yad Moshe Yisrael ve'oraita u'deshaberichu Chayu Yisrael ve'oraita u'deshaberichu Torah, 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 Hallelujah. Torah, 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 Hallelujah. Torah, 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 Hallelujah.
This is our festival of freedom, inviting us to envision and live into a redeemed world. A world filled with hope and compassion and love and peace and health and healing and universal health care. Creativity, abundance. All of the blessings for this world which we can imagine and whose commitment we affirm. Od yavo shalom aleinu.
Od yavo shalom
aleinu.
Od yavo shalom
aleinu. Od yavo shalom.
Od yavo shalom aleinu. Od yavo shalom aleinu. Od yavo shalom aleinu.
Salam. Adonai Lemelech al kol haaretz Bayom hahu Yeh Adonai echad
Ushemo
holding in our hearts our hopes and prayers for a redeemed world, a world of shalom, a world of perfection, a world made whole and healed, a world full and filled with blessing. Holding in our hearts our highest intention for our lives and our world, we offer a Kaddish Yatom in behalf of those souls who have passed to the other side. May all of their memories bring us blessing. If you are in a time of mourning or observing a yahrzeit, or it is your custom to offer a mourner's Kaddish in behalf of all of those who have and are perishing with no one to say Kaddish for them, in our virtual minyan this morning, please rise for mourner's Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbo Be'olma divra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei B'chaye chon u'v'yom echon u'v'chaye dechol Beit Yisrael Ba'gala u'v'zman kari v'imru Amen Yehei shmei Rabba mevorach le'alem u'olmei olmayat Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitale v'yitalal shemei l'kudesha b'richu le'ela minkol birchata v'shirata tushvechata v'nechemata damiram v'alma v'imru amen Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen Oseh shalom bimromeha, hi ta'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'imru Amen. And may there be a soul ascent for all of those for whom Kaddish Yatom is offered today. Shabbat Shalom Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.